As you can see, there's nothing left, and I've been here for about an hour and a half, and I don't want to leave. It's home.
Earlier this year, the California wildfires caused $250 billion in damages, resulted in the death of 29 people, and displaced thousands who lost their homes. The climate crisis is warming the planet, creating drier conditions, and making wildfires like what we saw in California more likely. And you know who funds the climate crisis more than anyone or anything else? You guessed it, big oil. Companies like Exxon, Chevron, BP, and more. They're the #1 contributor to fossil fuels, and one study found that because of fossil fuel burning, wildfires were 35% more likely to happen. But do they care? Well, they've known about the disastrous effects of climate change, now a crisis, for decades. They've spent millions on disinformation campaigns to make your uncle think it's all a hoax and to continue voting for people and policies that hurt the planet. ExxonMobil and Chevron made $57 billion in profits last year alone, all while exploiting tax loopholes worth hundreds of millions. So no, they definitely don't care. Not to mention, the fires themselves are yet another climate disaster. The air quality, wildlife, and general ecology of LA, and of course the ocean, are all negatively impacted because of these devastating fires. But luckily, there's something we can do. New York passed legislation that forces some of the biggest climate polluters to pay $75 billion to help combat the climate crisis, and there's momentum on the ground in California to make polluters pay for their climate damages. So sign the petition in our bio to make the bad guys use their profits for good, because clearly they're fine seeing the world go up in smoke.